Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. Today is May 20 and good morning, you guys. It's 9 o'clock here in the morning and a friend sold me these grapes. They're seedless, 1 kilo. It's around 280 pesos and it's cold too, so I think I'll have this for breakfast. And you guys, what's going on? What's going What's going on with your life? It's still currently, we're still under community quarantine until the 31st. We live in Misamis Oriental and we can't go to the city just yet. So we will see until the quarantine is done until 31 if we can go. But yesterday and the other day, there are buses that go to the city. So, yeah, it's a good sign. We just had our bill and it's around 7,405, and that's only the month of May, and we consume around 602 kilowatts per hour, and then our per hour here is 12 pesos and 30 cents. So that's it. Since we don't have the bill on the last billing, it was around 5,143, our previous bill. So yeah, that was our previous bill. Town situation is still the same. You need to have your quarantine pass when you go to the market area, but if you're only just around town to buy like in the pharmacy, in the bread shop, you don't need a quarantine pass. Only in the places where there are like people gather up in the wet market, like in my previous video. If you get into the wet market, you have to show your quarantine pass. And in there also, only people that are ages 21 to 59 that can get into the wet market. So 20 below and then 60 above are not allowed to get inside. Usually they're not allowed to, go around, but when I go to the wet market, I get what I need and then go out, and then the rest are okay. And there's one grocery store in town. It's the Princetown supermarket. Lately, like we're supposed to end our community quarantine last May 15, and then on the 16th or 15th, somewhere in there, usually they do the distancing, and then they only let a certain number of people inside or shoppers inside. But the last time I went there, it was on the 15th. They were looking for my quarantine pass, so that's why I had it on the bag, like it's my license, it's my new license now. So it's a good thing. So yeah, that's what's going on in here. And it's been very, very humid lately here, like in the month of May. Very, very humid. It's kind of gloomy, but it's not really gonna rain. It's very gloomy and like air trapped somewhere in the kuan. So it's very humid. And also going to the beach is still not allowed, when you go kuan, when you go swimming and stuff like that. And we still have our curfew around, I think it was like 9 o'clock in the evening. You're not allowed to go roam around, so we still have our curfew. So we will see until May 31 if things change and stuff like that, because I think that's the end of it. Some places here are kind of open, like the hardware store, the flower shop, the tech or cell phone repair shop, stuff like that are open. And RTW. Oh, the only thing that's not open in town is the, you know, the used clothes, the ukay ukay. They're not open yet. Um, was gonna say I'm looking forward to do the ukay ukay. But basically, things are the same here in the Philippines, Northern Mindanao. So also I cannot watch the local news here, the Northern Mindanao local news, because one of our, you know, the broadcasting media company has been shut down, so I can't watch the local news, and I don't have a radio to listen to of what's going on in the city. And I have my sister live in the city, and she told me things are still the same. They are still in quarantine and stuff like that. So we will see when can we travel to the city. It's been like 2 months. We haven't paid our internet because we tried to pay it in in town in Western Union, but they cannot identify, I don't know, something like that. But basically they cannot accept our payment because I need some more details into it. So it's been 3 months that we haven't paid our internet, and thankfully our budget is paid. So this month, May, we haven't paid it yet, but we're not still due yet. So our budget payment is paid. So today we will pay our electric bill, which is quite high, very, very high. And then it's like a 20% increase to what it is normally. So, um, our internet, so far that's so far that's it. The internet that we have been paid for 3 months because we had to go to the city, and then in order for you to go to the city, now you can go to the city, but you had to get that rural health unit travel pass. You had to go to town and then tell the people there in the health center why you're going to the city. So they will give you the pass if they will allow you. And then lately, 2 days ago, yesterday and the other day, the bus is there. But before, when the buses are not there traveling yet, we have this like a van. It's like like a van that will travel to the city. And then my sister said, usually the payment for that van is like around 60 pesos somewhere. But now that the quarantine is implemented, the payment is 350 pesos like going. So back and forth would be around 700 pesos. And then we only paid 1,400 for the taxi. So I don't know. That's kind of something. So we'll just wait until like June, or once the ECQ or the enhanced community quarantine is lifted, because basically we're still on that, like under that kind of quarantine for now. So we will see. It's like what, 11 days if I'm not mistaken. 11 more days to go, and then we're counting down. So yeah, in the meantime, our like thingy, pantry to thingy is like almost empty. There's like a few cans in there. And we're basically buying most of the stuff in town. And then also, you guys, in town there's a mall or supermarket mall there, but they really don't have the like butter or the kind of milk, you know, that we want. Mayonnaise, like American mayonnaise. So we will see if they have it in Gaisano Mall. And then also, of course, they do the quarantine and stuff like that. So yes, we will see. Usually I'm not up this early. I'm usually like still sleeping. I'm usually up like around 10 or something. So yes. So guys, that has been my update for today. And yeah, I just wake up a while ago, like 8. This is very unusual for me to wake up that early. So yes, let's eat all of this. I can eat this in one setting. Oh, I don't know if they wash this, but tastes good. So later, you guys.